Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Man. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Share this with your friends and family on social media and abound. And of course, subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair is with me. You know why. Let's get into it. I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans. Poor little bro, man. And I'ma tell him why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus. The other state. And of course, as always, I'm upset. Ladies and gentlemen, the Michigan Wolverines have just landed top 100 quarterback in the 2027 class. 4-star, number 1 player in the state of Massachusetts, number 6 quarterback according to 24/7 Sports Composite, number 75 rated player nationally, Peter Bourque. Me and Ric Flair are here to celebrate. Rick, let's get it out the way.
Woo! I'm the best there is. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Bourque is a 6'4", 195-pounder going into, get this, his junior season of high school. He's in the 2027 class. This is massive for the Wolverines for several reasons. Number one being quarterbacks drive that recruiting class. Whatever class it is, you get a quarterback, they drive the class. People, including, most importantly, your skill position players and offensive linemen, the trenches, let me repeat that, the trenches, where Michigan has been very dominant over the last 4-5 seasons, those people want to play with a high-level elite quarterback. Peter Bourque fits the bill. Again, watch the film. Peter Bourque can make all the throws from different platforms. He's also mobile enough. Peter Bourque is a gamer, ladies and gentlemen, and he is a Michigan Wolverine. Rick, one more time.
Woo! I'm the best there is. Woo! 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 Woo!
Listen, all due respect to the legend that Jim Harbaugh is and will forever be. National championship winning head coach, right? Coached another team to the NFL, right? Before he came to Michigan with the San Francisco 49ers. He's now with the I almost called him San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers, where he coached them to the playoffs again. He took half the staff with him to Los Angeles. Jim Harbaugh is in a great place. He's going to be successful wherever he goes. That's not a problem. However, we would be lying to ourselves if we sat here and said over the last few years, especially of Jim Harbaugh's tenure at Michigan, sans, this is important, sans J.J. McCarthy, that Michigan was landing elite quarterbacks. All right, we talked about it. We swung and missed on C.J. Carr. We swung and missed on Dante Moore. Those were big swings and misses, by the way, especially the Dante Moore one, because there wasn't another quarterback for Michigan to go after. Michigan put all their eggs in the Dante Moore basket, didn't even finish second in that recruitment. Michigan put all their eggs in the Jaden Davis basket. Jaden Davis may never play a starting down, let me say that, for the Michigan Wolverines. He may never start a game. I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm saying it's a possibility. Michigan's best quarterbacks before J.J. McCarthy under the Jim Harbaugh tenure were transfers. Year one, Jake Rudock. And as much as I hate this guy, and stand by. He will pay for his crimes against the University of Michigan football program. Shea Patterson's the other one. Those are the two best quarterbacks in the Jim Harbaugh tenure that are not named J.J. McCarthy. All right? But I'll give him this. He did land J.J. McCarthy. And since that J.J. McCarthy land, these are Michigan's quarterbacks, if you will, at least projection. Bryce Underwood. Let me repeat that. Bryce Underwood, number one, everything. We already know the stats. We don't really have to go down this road again, but he is projected to be the starter this season, right? Brady Smigel in the 26 class, elite, high floor quarterback. The floor starts on the upper level for Brady Smigel. All right? You move on from Brady Smigel. Now in the 27 class, you get yourself another elite quarterback in Peter Bourque. I know you've heard me on this channel talk about this. Elijah Haven's the number one player in the country in 27. He's a quarterback. He's out of the state of Louisiana. In fact, he's out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is in the backyard of LSU, which would be another funny coup, especially if Michigan were able to land Elijah Haven because, of course, LSU is right there. And, of course, what they did with Bryce Underwood, flipping him from LSU at the last moment. The problem is, and somebody brought this up, if Michigan were to land Elijah Haven right now, by the way, do I feel like a lot of skilled players, a lot of offensive linemen will want to come play with him? Absolutely. Do I feel like a lot of them would commit to Michigan? Absolutely. But the problem is you would never have to stop recruiting him until the ink dried from LSU. That's not a problem necessarily, but it's a problem when you can get a surefire thing, Peter Bourque, who also will drive a lot of commitments to Michigan in the 27 class and beyond, because these guys are young, 28 guys are looking at them, all of this. And you do yourself another thing. If Elijah Haven commits to Michigan, number one player overall in the class right now, the very next class, there's another elite quarterback that Michigan has their eyes on, Donald Tabron, who is right there in the state of Michigan, right down the road in Detroit at Cass Tech. Do you think he wants to compete against Peter Bourque? No disrespect. Respectfully. Or Elijah Haven, the number one player in the class previous to his? It's a question. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. But for right now, we don't have to worry about that. Michigan has their quarterback in the 2027 class, Peter Bourque. We will get behind him 100%. He's our guy. The end. Let me know in the comment section if you think this is the last quarterback Michigan will get in the 27 class. Let me know if Elijah Haven is still a possibility in your eyes. Let's talk about all of that in the comment section. Be sure to follow me everywhere at Maize Madman. And of course, you know the slogan, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. So I just don't get that all that Maize and that lock and all that. I just don't get it. And how the
Oh my God, we're shutting the damn live down. Good night, everybody.